Hello there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Broken Sword Reforged with myself, Pocket Gaming. You know what to do by now, come on, hit that subscribe button. Would love to have your support throughout the series, whatever future series there is to come. And also, if you enjoyed this episode, please, come on, give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. For them who missed last episode, go check this link in the top right corner. Go back, check that. Once you've done that, come back to here. And we will continue this story together as we always do. Okay, so we couldn't get any further with this policeman right here, so I think the next port of call is to visit the hospital to see if we can speak to one of the names given to us. Can't remember off the top of my head, but it will come back to me very shortly. So let's go to the hospital. Hospital.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions looked like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
Okay, let's go in. As I keep saying, this is all new to me. Never actually got this far into the game, so it's pretty cool. Doctor.
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny.
Bunny?
This is the
That
guy I
right?
need to speak
I
to,
used
isn't
to
it?
have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
I'm sure this is the guy I need to speak to.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
And no, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Okay, that's that.
See you later.
Right.
I'm sure his name's popped up before. I can't remember who told me or said his name. I'll speak to the receptionist.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Okay, some questions for you, receptionist. We got Marquet.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Do we lie? Yeah, let's lie, eh?
Yeah, I'm his long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age, after a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not. So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Oh no, you're joking.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Okay, the clown.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Aw, shame. So yeah, it isn't actually in a clown costume no more. He's in a pixie one last time we heard in Lockmorn.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
But looks like we're not getting to Marquez just yet. So this doctor just appeared out of nowhere, so let's go ask him. He might get us in.
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
There's some music.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Nope.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
No. But okay.
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
Come on, break.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Keep going.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Man, he's no help at all. Come on.
Thanks for your help.
Can I just like randomly walk down the corridor? Yes, I can. Wait for it. Wait for it. Again, say, "Hey, get back here." Oh no. Okay, I've gone. I've gone. A few minutes later. Oh, we're back again. Okay. Can we go down this side? A few minutes later, and we're back again. Come on. This is going to be quite tricky. You reckon Benoit can sort of
Hey,
like
Benoit.
get us in? I like him shouts him from over the room. Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Exactly what I said.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Okay, I don't think we're getting anywhere. Right.
See you later.
Right.
Right. Obviously, we need to find out what room Marquet is actually in.
Excuse me, sir.
You see how the music starts?
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
I have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
No, didn't work.
Thanks for your help.
Right, receptionist. Maybe if we show
Excuse
her
me?
the diamond.
Yes, sir?
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around. The hospital insurance wouldn't cover it if it was stolen.
Okay. This guy.
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I never forget a face.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Let's go back to Nico. Maybe Nico can get us in somehow. See, this is all it's about. You just got to keep asking questions until you ask the right ones. And then we can progress a little bit further. So, let's go to Ruggieri. There's nothing else that's turned up. Airports, we've been there. Café, La Rise du Monde. Okay, let's go to see you. Let's go see our friend.
Hi, Nico.
What are you sounding so chipper about?
I'm full of the joys of the fall.
I was sitting on the settee this
I
time.
can't imagine why.
Because Sergeant Moo has given me another lead. The guy who was supposed to collect the gem, Jacques Marquet.
You found him.
He's in a hospital here in Paris. I guess that was the killer's doing, to stop him meeting Pegram.
Maybe. Are you going to try to talk to Marquet?
What have I got to lose?
Plenty.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel. Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
Andre? Obviously, we don't want another look at that. Showed her the gem hunter.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
I would just thought that the guy never knocked on, did he?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
No, I didn't want to do that. You remember the guy from the museum we accidentally gave Nico's address to? I'll say accidentally. No, let's go back. Right, let's go to
See
the
you
door.
soon.
Yeah. See you.
I was hoping Nico says, "Where are you off to now?" And he would have said, but no. Okay. Let's go back to the hospital. You see how the music kicks in, and something I'm not doing.
There was no sign of the crew of the ambulance.
Can I dress like a doctor?
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Oh. How can we get like the key to the ambulance? Or can we like break in? Can we like smash the window? No. Matchbook. I don't even know why I've got a matchbook. Why I've got the matchbook? Can I like slip the card in to like unlock the back door? You know, I thought I was onto something. Let's go back in. Okay.
The guy seemed to be practicing his air of authority. Today, he was working on his withering stare. The young man's face was full of eagerness and enthusiasm. I figured he was fresh from college. The woman managed to look overworked and hassled, though she didn't appear to be doing anything.
Right, we need something.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
Ah!
Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall.
Why didn't you just do that the
he's
first
being
time?
transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Who's that?
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movement, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Okay.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Can you run by me again?
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I don't know where I'm going. George, are we going this way? I'm sure she said left. Let's go left. Go left, past the washroom, down the end of the corridor, turn left.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Door. Down the corridor on the left. Try that. That just say A7 though? Oh. Oh. Hey. That looks like the lady, doesn't it?
Oui, monsieur.
Is this ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
No.
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why?
You can tell me how my brother is, can't you?
Of course, monsieur. What is his name?
Jacques Marquet.
Let me see. He's satisfactory.
I was told he was dying.
Well, he is, but the doctor described his condition as satisfactory. That's quite an improvement on yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Okay.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
Okay.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good.
Pass.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
Okay. That it?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Thank you, nurse.
You may come back at visiting time, monsieur.
Thanks. When is that?
The second Tuesday of each month.
How am I going to know when it's the second Tuesday of each month? How do we know what day it is? Ah. I got it. Watch. Ready? Unplug this. That will stop that. He'll come check it out.
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Right, George, in here. George! Quick, go, 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 quick, quick! Get in! Get in! Okay, didn't you get in? Ah. Yeah, Dr. Stobbart.
Dr. Stobbart at your service.
Back we go. Look, she's walked off now. Right, let's go see Jacques Marquet.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's first?
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness. You'll need this, doctor.
Like she can't recognise her face.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks. Hi, I'm Dr. Stobbart.
Hello, Doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I might not have been a doctor, but I was formulating a diagnosis all the same. This guy was nuts. I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
Oh, bloody hell.
Which bed is Marquet in?
He's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves. Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
Very true. Very true.
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
Right. Have I got to give him this?
Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Well,
Okay.
goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
So we need to go around the corner now then. Come on. Ignore the nurse. Yes. There we go.
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my blood pressure.
I take it that's what the machine's for. Yep.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Right, come on, round the corner. There's a policeman round here as well. Come on. That's it. Keep going, George. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, Doctor,
What now?
What now?
you didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
I'm going to hit him on his head in a minute. He's going to be out cold for a few weeks. In a coma.
Okay, let's try again.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
We're going to have to talk to him. 'cause
Hello?
he's not
Anybody
gonna
home?
Let us
Who are
go
you?
on by.
My name is Dr. Stobbart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
You better believe it.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Okay.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Not long enough.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Very true. Can we do this
I'm
again
going
now?
to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
So, he asked for it twice, but now I want to do it and he doesn't want it. What's that about?
See you later.
Now, do not shout me. You dare.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
I'm going to hit him in a minute.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
It's not like that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Right, 4th time lucky. He's not going to let us by, is he? Come on, George. Wait for it. Ready? Look.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing.
Right.
This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
No. Oh, medical chart. I didn't check the medical chart, did I? Right, let's see what it says.
His temperature was normal, with little fluctuation either way.
Yeah, now what? So, if I do this and this to him, will he be happy now?
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor.
Oh,
it's my
for
job.
crying out loud. Do you want some red nose?
Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
No. I found it in a sewer.
He's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
I wonder which one's bossy. This one.
See you later.
He's going to be the nightmare, isn't he? How are we going to get past this guy? Let's talk to Nurse Grendel.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
I know, but he won't have it. Every time I
Thank
walk
you,
on
nurse.
by, he
Au
asks
revoir,
for
monsieur.
it. Let's go ask this patient here. No, he's dead. Medical chart, let's check what's wrong with him.
The poor guy's temperature had been up and down like a white knuckle ride. No wonder he looked so sick.
Okay, this one.
The graph showed a steady decline in his pulse rate and an increase in his blood pressure. It kind of shook me to see this guy's life reduced to a few jagged lines.
Right, how are we going to get past him? Can I take his blood pressure, do you think? Will this work?
Hello again. Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
Wait for him. Wait for it. Look!
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Will you keep quiet? Hi, it's me. I thought about giving him an electric shock,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
Why? Might shut him up.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
I'm not really a nightclub man, Doctor. A game of whist and a glass of ginger wine is about my limit.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor. Is this some kind of test?
If it was, you would have failed.
You would have failed big time.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
Why? I don't get why he keeps asking.
See you later.
Why. Can we like overdose him? As cruel as that sounds, can we overdose him? Water cooler. What can we do with this?
Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
Why is it coming up like that, you think? Is there something you can do with it? Nope. Can we make a mess? No. Unplug this. No, already done that. Can we like go down here? It's just gonna come out there, really. Yeah.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me.
Really?
I wasn't in the mood for shining floors.
Hello. What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I
What a
asked
question.
you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mop foot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Yeah, very true, very true.
See you later.
Yeah,
I'm
take care
thinking.
now.
we've got to go ask the doctor on how to perform a blood pressure check properly. A few minutes later, that's where we go back now. Oh, knew it! Oh, so that was out the window then.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
Nah. We might progress a little bit further
again.
now.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
Oh, come on. Really? Do you want some dust?
Do you know what this is?
It looks like plaster.
How did you know that?
I'm a plasterer.
This one?
Have you any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I wouldn't even like to guess.
I just don't know. I'm running out of things.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
See the gem.
No, Doctor. Is this some kind of test?
If it was, you would have failed. See you later. The guy was sick. His face was the same shade of gray as the pillow beneath his head. I wondered whether I ought to call the nurse. Maybe check him out for breathing.
So what about this guy?
This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever. Now, I was no doctor, but this guy looked dead to me.
It probably is. Nurse, this one has been a rascal. Can you sort him off?
Doctor?
What is it now, nurse?
Number 2 again. He won't tell me what he wants. He says he'll only talk to a man.
Do I have to? That guy's nuts.
Doctor, I'm surprised at you. There's no way to talk about our clients.
Okay, I'll see him. But I'm telling you, he's a hypochondriac.
I wonder if this is what we got to keep doing. Go see him.
Hello again.
See the nurse. Go see him. Go see the nurse. Nose?
Do you recognize this red nose?
Nah, I don't.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor.
No, doctor.
I thought about giving him an electric shock.
Yes, please.
But I just couldn't do that to a sick guy. Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Nah, I haven't.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
Have you any idea what this is?
Please, take it away before I throw up.
Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm missing the point somewhere and I can't work out where or what or why. Can I close this curtain? I wonder if I can close this curtain.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
It's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well,
No, it's okay. Forget it. I didn't really want to use it on her anyway.
Why not? Can we, like,
Thank
shut
you,
the
nurse.
curtain?
au revoir, monsieur.
Why shut the curtain? He's just going to keep shouting me over, isn't he? Mark!
You haven't finished taking...
What's with this guy? Unless I wasn't going down the right one. I might not have been going down the right corridor, you know? There we go. I wasn't going down the right corridor. Okay.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
We might get somewhere now.
No, miss, this is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
What do you know about this piece of equipment?
It's a device for measuring blood pressure.
Okay.
See you later.
Right.
Let's speak to this guy. We're getting somewhere now.
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Okay.
So long, Hagenmeyer.
Let's go, Benoit. Oh no. Is he following me now? Yes, we're going. Right, go. Go, 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 go. Yes, here we go. This is what I was doing wrong, Luke.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Right, this guy. Go on, Benoit.
Hi, it's me again.
Blood pressure.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
Oh, why didn't let me do it?
See you later.
Hang on, I might have done something wrong here. Benoit, can we
Hey,
ask...
Benoit.
Can we ask him to do it?
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Here we go.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
This guy. This guy.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Can we go? Can we go? Yes. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah, boy, we got through.
I'm Dr. Stobbart.
Bonjour, doctor.
Right. Okay.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
Really?
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid. But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Okay.
Are you Thomas Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No.
Then you won't be needing this.
I was going to say, why are you asking the policeman if he is? Right.
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
Kick him in the nuts. Love it.
Rather you than me, pal.
Here we go. We're going to see Marquet. Right. Let's get some questions answered. Yes. Don't ask me why I've said it like I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Let's go turn this art machine off.
Marquet?
Yes. I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lamar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the Hashashin.
Assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster quickly. Tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
Yeah.
You know them?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
He's more likely to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that.
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Okay. And that's that.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
Oh,
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
is the doctor killing him now?
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working
Oh,
here.
it's the
They give him
Hashashin.
plaster.
Is the
The
Hashashin?
door's locked. Help me, officer.
Come on, he's dying.
Stand back, monsieur.
No, he's died. And the doctor got away. Right, shut the noise up, Stephanie, now. That's it off. Back in Nico's apartment.
I
Okay.
found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Right, okay, some questions. The Hashashin.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Okay, Con.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Right, you know what, guys? It's been a pretty long episode, longer than any other episodes so far. So, yeah, I am going to leave it right there. Thank you all for watching. Very much appreciated by myself, as always. And if you're not yet subscribed, this is your reminder to do so before you leave, if you got this far. And also, big thumbs up if you've not yet done it. You will see it there under the video. Just click that. Job done. So yeah, that's it for me. Have a good day, have a good week, and I'll catch you all back in Nico's apartment next episode. Please do come back. See you then.